Hello everyone, it is Arcast 102568 here with Overwatch League of Champions. I don't know why I said Nations. Overwatch League of Champions. Today it is going to be Eclipse versus Meme Dream Team, week number 7 of this season. Now, I would just like to say, I am sick. I was lying down watching the finals of the Overwatch League when I get a bunch of notifications on my phone that someone needs to host the game. And I'm like, God damn it. Now at the time, it was 4-2. Spoilers, San Francisco won very shortly after. So I am quite pissed that I didn't get to see it. So yeah, just know that that's my mood going into this. And that I am not in any real shape to do anything. Oh, it's gonna be a GOATS comp. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. It should be interesting.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I will have to put the link into the self-motion, I think. So just let me do that while it's beginning. The Discord.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
And the round begins. It is going to be this triple DPS 1 tank versus the Zen Goats composition. The Zen Goats composition on defense here can be very, very effective at applying damage, but against these high damage dealing heroes, it might just not be enough. T-Nax gonna be the first one to fall on that Somber, unable to get anything. Axcrid gonna take a huge amount of damage, but still is able to survive. Is that tank is gonna be the main focus of the healing besides the Mercy. Axcrid once again gonna go in, being the one to really set up most of these dives, being the one to initiate here. A lot of damage off the deflect flame strike. There is Finn already builds up the Dragon Blade, does fall, unable to get anything from the ult, but still very quick in the ult. Unfortunately, you can't really do much about a completely failed ult. Spooky, first one to fall. Oh, that sounds really weird, but that's not what you want to see. There is the Valk from Sam. Spin gonna go onto the Tracer, and Hitsumi now on the brig with the rally. There's the Sound Bear from Gizuki, and a 3-man shatter from Erisic. Huge there. Axcrid goes down off of it. There is gonna be the res from Sam, able to get Axcrid back up alive, but does fall for it. Unable to survive. The res does make you very, very slow, unable to move. Erisic is indeed hacked here, gonna have to back up just a bit. Boss takes a huge amount of damage, but is able to survive, gonna get the healing that he needs from the supports. Still takes a huge amount of damage. Action comes into the high ground, mines the whole field off. And there is the grab. Gets to T-Nax and Guzuki both fall. Aeroswick falls at the same time, and Bostic no longer in that mech. Axcrid does fall though, so that's gonna be the end of the fight right there. Defenders are gonna be hold. The blue is Meme Dream Team, red is Eclipse. I should just point that out real quick. So yeah, Meme Dream Team able to hold successfully for more than half of this first point. That's a huge amount of time. Aeroswick gonna come back just as everyone else is starting to initiate the fight, and Finn with a huge pick on the assassin legit goes down as well. EMP from T-Nax and comboed with the barrage from Baguette. I hope I said that name right. Kills essentially everyone, only Prime Pack still left alive, still contesting the point until their final breath. That's gonna be the point right there. No one will be able to get back to the point in time. Eclipse able to take the point, but still took them a very long time to do so. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I'm so sick. Eclipse is trying to find some way to get in here. Trying to find some angle of attack, some angle of dive. They are running a dive, an offshoot of the dive composition. There's a dive from Axford being the one to initiate, using the Mind's 5-man sound barrier from Kazuki. Airstrike does get hacked here, but there is a rally from Mitsumi. And there is Sam Vegeta's... Vegito? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sam's using the Valk, and a huge bomb from Bostock takes Kazuki, Baguette, both out. Able to take Akuda out as well. Aerosric and T-Nax both fall as well there. The Zen Goats hold. This will be a very hard push for Eclipse here. Zen Goats, very powerful, very quick and effective attacks, especially in this wide open area. This very quick attack dive comp from Eclipse is possibly the best thing that they could run besides an actual Goats comp to counter, which would be my suggestion. Just run Goats and hope that you can run it better. Finn does get another pick on his Spooky Assassin with that pulse bomb. There's the EMP, hits every single person left alive, everyone except for Spooky, because Spooky's not even there. Airstrike, first one to fall from the EMP. Tick 1 has been taken. Hitsumi does fall. There's the blade from Baguette. Legit falls as well. Grab with the Transcendence from the same team. Kazuki, Bostock gets DMA'd. Baguette falls. It does look like Meme Dream Team will be able to hold it here. Sam and Spooky both go down their minds on that point from Axford, who's just trying to stall it out. Action and T-Nax both go down. Baguette does fall. Once again, I'd like to reiterate that I am sick, and I am probably not going to be able to output the best casting that I possibly could. We still do see Finn trying to do something, probably trying to escape. It does fall with the pulse bomb. We'll have to wait for the respawn to even get another attempt to pulse bomb Spooky Assassin, because you know that's what he's going to try and do. That's what they've done the last 2 times they've gotten any ticks on either of the 2 points. It's been from the initiation with that pulse bomb from Finn on Spooky Assassin. So even though Actrid is the one usually initiating first, it's always that pulse bomb. Finn has put in a lot more meaningful initiations. There's the pulse bomb. The bubble comes in from Prime Pack. Huge bubble saves Spooky. Just straight up saves him. Actually, getting first one to go down. Kazuki gets a quadruple sound barrier. Sorry, Spooky does fall though. There's the bomb from Bostock. Prime Pack gonna get hacked here. No one dies to the Diva bomb from Bostock, who will be able to get back in that mech. Is a pin. Itsumi does get hacked. I do believe this will be a hold for Meme Dream Team. Bostock kind of off in the corner with Spooky trying to take their own duel. There's a sound wave from Legit. Gets 5 people compared to Kazuki's 4. And speaking of Kazuki, he goes down. Actually goes down as well. Prampack with a double kill onto both of the people mentioned there. Prampack about to build up that grab. Airsick about to... Airsick, not Swick. It's sick. About to build up that shatter. Itsumi and Spooky both about to build up their ults respectively. The rally and... I said that wrong. They're both about to build up their ults. The rally and transcendence respectively. That's what I meant. But they still will not have the ult advantage. The goes to Eclipse. They're gonna have every ult except for the sound barrier. Pulse one goes in. Gets Hitsumi, but actually it does fall. Airsick does go down. Prampack does get hacked. Kazuki, T-Nax both go down along with Spooky. Axcrid gets brez by Sam. There's a high noon from Baguette. It does get mostly eaten and taken out by Boss. That Prime Pack does go down. Axcrid using the mines on the point to take that kill. It's most of the point mined off. There is the rally from Hitsumi. We do see Airsick going onto the hammer to stall it out. There's the bomb from Boss. Doesn't get anything. Prime Pack probably about to use that grab, and there it is. Catches 3. Sam, Finn, Action, and Kazuki all go down. T-Nax gonna try and stall out for as long as possible. Sam gonna try and swap on the more. It's not gonna be enough. T-Nax does fall, and that's gonna be the end of the point. Dream Team gonna be very hard to stop here with their Zen Goats composition. 76.4%, so Eclipse still have a really good chance at taking it here. We will see. Would not be surprised if the Zen Goats come out throughout the whole match from Meme Dream Team. Zen Goats is the best Goats composition, not the original. Not the original. If you say Goats, it's a different comp from Zen Goats. I will preference that. I will say that until the end of time, because Goats is Moira instead of Zen. It's Zen Goats. Because no one understands that. Especially if you go into gold. They all think it's Zen Goats. It's just Goats. And we are going to see the Zen Goats composition come out against this Bunker comp, which has become only more popular with the addition of the Baptiste. Especially on Paris, which is so hard to attack. We'll see. So now we get to see this Zen Ghost on the attack. It's getting very quick, very fast, very effective. Dream Team able to take this left position here. Able to rotate all the way around. Very, very quick. Eclipse still able to rotate as well to the back, but the point is now flipped. That's going to be the beginning of the end here. Zen Goats, Meme Dream Team with the Zen Goats comp, able to set up on the point. It's going to be very hard for Eclipse to push it, but Airsook does go down. Bostock, D-Mac, and Zumi falls. What a way to turn this round. Bostock falls out of mech. I don't know if we get back in time. Spooky falls. T-Max going to get D-Mac. Actually had 1 health, but is going to get the healing from Sam. Back it. Very low. Does fall. Res on Nagazuki. Possibly the wrong person to res. Baguette has the ult and is a crucial part of this composition. That might have been a misplay on Sam. I don't think he would have had time to react to it though. So very interesting. There's gonna be the Riptide come in from Finn, and that's gonna allow Baguette to come back in time with a double pick on Legit and Airsick. T-Nex does fall though. There are still signs of picks. Prime on the point, solo capping for the moment. There is a rally and rally from Hitsumi. Valk from Sam. Prime does fall. Boss is gonna get demacked here. Zen Goats running into trouble against this Bunker comp on this Paris map. Hitsumi does fall. Airsick just kind of dives in, very uncoordinated with that dive. Tries to get in to save someone. Just, you can't stop your pin mid-charge unless you find some terrain to stop it on. Bostock would have died there, but Prime Pack once again with another great bubble, able to keep him alive. The Zen Goats composition, Meme Dream Team, able to set back up. They do have a tick, but it doesn't matter. They have to match Eclipse. Or not match, they have to do better. If they match, they actually don't win. They get 76.3, they do not win. They have to do better than Eclipse in by at least 0.1. There's gonna be the Riptide coming in from Finn. No picks taken thanks to the sound barrier from Legit. There's gonna be the Bongo from Axcrid. Amplification Matrix from Gizuki. Prime Pack and Bostock both go down completely. It's essentially just putting everything into the bash and allowing him to do as much damage as he possibly can. Spooky Assassin does fall as well, along with Finn. Airstick falls as well. Possible res from Sam here. Sumi does go down. Are we going to see the res on the Finn? We are not going to see any res on the Finn from Sam. Sam, I don't know if Sam has it or not. No, Sam does not actually have it. Nowhere close to it anyway. So there is no possibility of this res on the Finn. Finn's still going to have a long way to come back. He's only about halfway there, while the MG team are already back and ready to take this fight. They're going to start pushing on. Eclipse going to be forced to push to the back, and they take Finn out. Finn still coming back, unable to go anywhere, gets completely taken out. That's the pick they need right now. MG team need that pick. Airstick going to dive in, gets taken out. Bomb does come in. There's the transcendence, and their grab baguette does go down. They're just gonna, Mean Dream Team gonna launch every ult they have into the Sam. Use that Valk. It's not gonna do anything. Does go down for. There's the bomb from T-Nex. Not gonna get any pigs. Accurate and falls as well. There's Gizuki, and that's gonna be it right there. There's a bit of contest from T-Nex, who is gonna get D-Mac. Very good chance there is a stall. Not that much of a stall though, actually. Still gonna go down, and that puts Meme Dream Team in a great position to take this here. Is a very open map, which does allow for the Bastion Junkertown, this bunker comp, to do a lot of damage as you come in. But if you find the right angle on this bunker, you can devastate it with this open field, with this GOATS composition. Seem like Meme Dream Team will be going around. Would not be surprised if they do a double back, depending on where Eclipse rotate to. Actually go into the corner here. There's the Riptide from Finn. Gonna come in, gonna get spooky. Airsick fell just before Itsumi falls as well. Finn in the Riptide does die for it by Prime. Prime able to get a lot of these one-off picks. Not really able to do much in the long-term fight though. With those one-off picks, Finn does get res, Bostock falls, Prime and Legit both back out, resetting here. Gonna have to wait for the rest of the team to respawn. Bostock was the last one to die. Does not seem like anyone will go back to Taxi. Well, not anyone, but Lucio will not go back. Actually, no, Legit will go back to Taxi the Lucio. I mean, not to Taxi the Lucio, to Taxi the Diva. All the way back to where Meme Dream Team are setting up here. They are going to start pushing in here. It does seem like Eclipse are setting up on this back high ground here. Eclipse realize that Meme Dream Team are coming in, and the Shatter comes in. Gizuki, Finn, both go down. We do see the reconfiguration tank along with the Rally and Bongo. There's a Valk from Sam. Airsick does go down to that configuration tank. T-Nex gets D-Max, but Spooky falls just before he's able to get that Transcendence. Baguette does go down though. Remac coming in from T-Nex. Quadruple sound barrier from Legit, grab from Prime, and there's the bomb from T-Nex. Doesn't get any picks. Boss are gonna get D-Max here. Finn does fall. There's no more ults on the board. Airsick gonna go onto the Hammond, able to get back to the point. Gonna try and take at least a tick here. Finn and Sam both go down. Gizuki as well. Baguette now onto the trades. Gonna try and hold it as long as possible. Sam coming from the spawn. Gonna try and get some picks here with this Riptire. Get Prime back, but after does fall. T-Nex gets T-Max, and Boss with a huge bomb, able to take out T-Nex. That might just, it's one pick, but that might be enough. Rally coming from Itsumi. Baguette does fall. Still a really good contest comes in. Sam and Gizuki both fall. That's the support line, and that's going to be the beginning of the end here. Gizuki fell before he was able to use the ult. Actually, now using the Bongo, going to try and keep the point of life as long as possible with the amplified damage. Action and Baguette both fall. Legit. Spooky fall as well. That's their support line along with Itsumi. No more supports on the field. Still not a tick taken. It's Finn does fall. Both supports now back alive for Eclipse on the point. Airsick does fall. No ticks have been taken yet. It's so close. Close. Bostock and Prime fall, and that's going to be it right there. Without the supports, they're unable to take the point. Spooky has left the game. That's an unfortunate situation. I don't believe we paused. Do we? Well, either way, Meme Dream Team gonna have to push in here without their Zenyatta. They will have a few ults to do so, but it's gonna be an even ult fight here. There are the mines. Spooky Assassin coming right back in. You see the mines. There's the Riptide. There's the bomb. Double mine kill from Finn. Legit and Bostick both go down. Hisumi as well. That's gonna be it from Meme Dream Team. They're not gonna be able to do anything here. It's only a Prime Pack left. He's gonna fall. Spooky going on the Zen, but it's just too late. A little too late. Unfortunate circumstance. And that's gonna be it right there. Eclipse win first map off of a bit of interesting circumstances. Bostock with that play takes two. Was a successful hold. Takes the Mercy out of the sky. And the Dream Team actually have more cards than Eclipse. Very telling right there. Oh, the Me6 spot's takes way too long to actually put it in the chat itself. Okay, we're gonna put in the match chat. Are both teams ready? Meme Dream Team could very easily still take it here. They lost the one map off of essentially a DC. They could still very much take it here. I'm gonna have to check what map we do have ready for Meme Dream, I believe. What is the pinned? Where's the maps? Maps. It is Doom Bounty. I am correct with my assumption of Doom Bounty. Back to match chat, and we do have ready from Eclipse. So we're just gonna jump right into it. No real off time here, so no real chance for me to catch my breath. There's no way to see what's in here, right? I wonder if anyone's like glitched the texture out to see what's in it, if it's like the Doom gone so it's still in there. Because no one would know if it was like still in there. Money Heritage Museum. We're gonna see the compositions come out once again. It does seem like Meme Dream Team gonna drop their goats comp and now be running that bunker, it seems like. They are gonna indeed be running a Bastion bunker on Bonnie, which is a very powerful defense if you're able to pull it off. Very interesting soldier pick here. I can only imagine Bostock going soldier to counter a possible Pharah. And it's going to be a triple support here, so they're relying on Bastion to output a huge amount of damage. They will not have an off tank. It's very interesting to see how that does play in. And the dive immediately comes in. No picks yet. Axcrid 1 health, still getting heals back yet. First of all, there's Axcrid, there's Finn, and there's T-Nax, along with Sam and Guzuki. T-Nax still only one alive, and there's dead. You can't say it much better than the game can. Team kill. I just can't make it work. Like, you can't say it better than the team, not the team, the game can. Can't say it better than the game can. Team kill. That's a full reset. That's very devastating. No swaps yet, though. And Finn already with his ult. But Finn immediately gets taken out. Akrid and Guzuki follow. T-Nax is gonna get D-Mag Baguette. Falls solely Sam and T-Nax on the point. T-Nax is fall and Sam. I don't even know where Sam is. Where is Sam? Oh no, Sam was able to back out. There she is, through the wall. Or there, I don't know. Sam on the Mercy, able to survive the fight. Wearing a Toronto skin. Interesting. Where's the Toronto Defiant, right? Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Toronto Defiant. Finn actually gonna swap onto the Junkrat to try and break this bunker with the spam damage. Ults online for Meme Dream Team. TX, 1 health. Oh, he's close to 1 health. Does not get DMX though. The dive from Action with the ult, who's just gonna get melted. There is the amplification matrix, and that's gonna be it essentially through the fight. Bostic does go down with Get Res, Finn, Action, Sam, and Gazuki all fall back. Yeah, 1 health on some health packs somewhere. T-Nex at 2 health, put to 1. Gonna drop off the map here. Baguette does fall. T-Nex not wanting to stagger themselves, gonna have to reset, and this bunker looking super effective. But Hitsumi and Legit both use their ults there, so it's only the Zenyatta Transcendence on the support line. Few swaps coming in. Finn gonna go onto the Reinhardt and Baguette onto the Bastion. Now I can imagine the dive comes in up here while the Bastion and Ryan set up either here or here while Prime is focusing on the dive up here. They can set up the Bastion and shoot through. No, they're just actually put Finn. There's a 6-man sound barrier. There's a sight from Bostock. Baguette first to fall. They're not protecting the Bastion. Like, Eclipse is aren't protecting the Bastion like Meme Dream Team are. T-Nex gets DMX, Finn, and that could both go down. Baguette gets res. Baguette falls again, but not before taking Airsick out, who does get res. Gazuki falls as well. Sam using that Valk. Using it to escape at the very end there. T-Nex gets pulled back, still able to survive. Has the Discord, I believe. 3, just over half health. 7 health over half health. Trying to get healing from Sam, just not getting it. Putting in the voice line. Legit very low, but still able to get that healing. Is that a legendary? That might be a legendary skin, I don't know. I haven't looked at Bath Pete's legendary skin. And Gazuki falls first. That's not what you want to see. Baguette as well. No one was able to get out of the point in time. That's it. You're gonna see all 3 ults that were available just get used. Very uncoordinated from Eclipse that I saw. They could have used their dive as a misdirection to just push on with the Bastion, but they didn't. They just kind of tried, and then the pin in with the Reinhardt. Like, that comp is counterable, but you have to run. You have to be good to counter it. And they just weren't. They simply just were not. Very interesting to see. Yeah, they could have swapped off dive. I personally say you should never run dive into a bunker, and you should just play like just high damage heroes like Junkrat and Hog into the bunker, and just like destroy their shield. Eclipse gonna be running that, or just run ghosts, and you just do a bunch of damage that surpasses the shield. Like, I think it was Ryan, Winston, Genji, Doomfist, Brig, and I think Moira was a composition that was in use in the pro scene for a while, because all those heroes could hit past shields. So it is going to be this bunker comp again. Yeah. Just spam down the shield. If you're able to put enough damage in, then they can. You'll win the fight. It's gonna be the Zen Goats versus this essentially the same comp, except swap this Junkrat out for the Soldier, and it is par for par the same composition here. Meme Dream Team. We're gonna see how Eclipse rotate here. Spooky. Hello? Spooky falls off the map. I don't know how. There's the pin in. Airsick just forced the pin in there. No Zen. Nothing they can really do here. That's going to be essentially with the Zen dead. Because their immediate reset. Finn does fall. Sam as well. Legit falls though. Tsumi. I hazard to say that Eclipse do win this fight. But they take heavy casualties. And on this re-fight, they will lose if they are unable to get their people back to the point. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Spooky there. That could have easily been a one fight if they just kept Spooky on. Eclipse unable to set back up in time. There's the pin on the Sam. Bubble on the airsick. There is the immortality field, but just gets destroyed. Guzuki, Baguette, and Axe could all fall. There's a Transcendence, and that's essentially how you counter Bunker. Just run goats. How you counter everything. Run goats. How you win games. Run goats. Please, teams, just look at this. This is goats, and it works. And it's actually fun to cast. So please. Or at least I find it fun. Just run goats. Simple. Baguette just sitting there. Jump pack with the play. That sensitivity though, my dude. Why is it so high? Yeah. So at this point, it's essentially the halftime. I'm gonna have to put back in the chat, are both teams ready? What's the next map, if I remember correctly? It is Oasis. I gotta double check that while they're saying ready. Schedule. Just double checking the maps. It is gonna be Oasis, and then Junkertown. So I'm actually gonna put Junkertown on as well. It's gonna be Oasis, so I'm also gonna have Junkertown on as well. Perfect. This is essentially the halftime. But every game has a little bit of a halftime on it anyway. Both teams gonna rethink here. I have put in the chat, are both teams ready? So we will see. I really like Meme Dream's strat of just running Zen Goats into everything. Goats personally my favorite comp in the entire game. To run, cast, and play Mercy into. And I am one of the only people that can actually play Mercy into Goats. Now, of course, if it's actually a coordinated Goats we're fighting, we're screwed, and I'll go to something else, but if you're facing uncoordinated goats, and you know they're uncoordinated, you can literally run any goats and just be coordinated and you win. Well, against any other comp. Simple. We do have a ready from Eclipse. They are ready to begin. We're still winning on Meme Dream Team, though. And there is ready for Meme Dream Team. As I say the devil's name, they speak back in kind. We are ready to go into map number 3.
Welcome to Oasis.
So it is 1-2-1. This could be, this will be essentially the deciding map here. This is gonna be the deciding map, really. Whoever wins, this is an undrawable map. There will be a winner to this map no matter what you do. And whoever wins it will give themselves a great advantage. Because the next map as well is also a map where you cannot draw. If you win this map, you put yourself ahead, making so the other team has to win that map to force it to a map 5, and you also show that you have the advantage in these non-tieable maps, as both teams did win one individual map on the tieable maps, which has a singular point followed by a payload or another point. There's just one point on the map, King of the Hill, and interesting. We do see a Farah goats type situation here from Meme Dream Team. Running the pharmacy with the basics of his goats composition without the brig though. The Moira Lucio versus this Sim solo tank composition. Interesting. We'll see. This Farah should really be able to dissect this comp, although there is Baguette and Finn on the Sombra and McCree, so that should really kind of put Prime in his place for a very long time. Very interesting to see how the Farah plays around. Both those bosses are gonna get hacked here. T-Nax takes a lot of damage, falls first. That Farah putting in work, but does fall. How did you get that res into me? Tsumi does fall though. There's a hack onto Prime who has no real person to heal him. He does fall down. Finn, Axford both go. And Sam as well. That's going to be Meme Dream Team's take here. Would not be... Yeah, Prime not going to swap off just yet. Going to stay on. Able to at least get the ult before attempting to swap. T-Nax now onto that Tracer. Realizing the Symmetra will not work. Finn though, able to take that Farah and Mercy out in kind. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out, how Prime will be. There's the high noon audience, and as I say, he's able to take out Pharmacy. He high noons them both to death. That should be Eclipse's take, but a huge shadow comes in. Axe to her fall. There's the coalescence from Legit. Sound barrier from Sam. They're gonna get hacked here. Amplification matrix from Gizuki. Boss second does fall. About this time that the Farah and Mercy both get back. Finn falls. There's no one to take out the Farah right now. Gizuki falls. Boss second gets res, and it does seem like that a fight that Eclipse should have easily won is gonna go to Meme Dream Team. Itsumi does fall though. Pulse Bomb from T-Nax gets nothing. Double pin from the Red Hawk, and Prime Pack coming in with that ult, able to take Action and Sam out. That double kill with the ult is gonna secure Meme Dream Team's victory of the fight. Finn tried. He tried his little boots off to get that double kill, and he got it, and he tried to win the fight. But one way or another, his team wasn't able to capitalize and win the fight in turn. There is a belt coming in from Hitsumi. EMP from Baguette, and there is the Shatter as well. Boss are gonna go down. Coalescence from Legit. It's all but over. But there is the grab, but it is countered by the Immortality Field. Bostock tried, but there's no cigar. Sam with a 4-man sound barrier. Sam and T-Nax still didn't get it, and both still both low. Finn does fall, but Hitsumi, Legit, Spooky, and Bostock all go down. Prime back just in the air to try and get some spam in, I guess. Meme Dream Team, all they need to do is take one fight, and they win it. Essentially, Bostock gonna go onto the Hawk. Very interesting. Probably gonna try and hook the Tracer and or Sombra if he's able to get either or both of those kills. That is huge. Especially if it is on T-Nax, who does have that ult. Shatter comes in from Airsick, who's able to get Sam. Only Sam is able to secure that kill. Although Finn does use the high noon, takes Legit out, and Prime just takes him down. There is a res on it, Prime back from Mitsumi. Airsick does fall though. With the res, there isn't enough healing to go around. Although that is very weird, as there is a triple support. Mitsumi does fall. Finn just pick after pick here. Finn, huge. Bostock and Spooky both go down to Axford and Gizuki respectively. You can look at the chat to see who killed who. Prime Pack goes down to T-Nax, and that's gonna be another that second fight won for Eclipse. Another reset here for Meme Dream. Gonna have to try and push in once again. EMP combos with the Shatter. Action about it. Huge play there. Everyone falls. Bostock does get hacked. Does fall. Now Prime Pack only one to survive at the moment. And Spooky Assassin once again DCs. I believe. Let me look at the game. He did have his ult. He had his ult. He had the sound barrier. Hitsumi falls. There's the high noon. It's gonna get shielded. Doesn't get any picks, but that's a 4-2-6. I don't think Meme Dream Team can take it. There's a shatter, comes in, doesn't get any picks with the pin in. Airsick gonna take a lot of damage. Point slowly getting captured. Prime Pack able to cause that overtime. Spooky now back in. There is a contest here. Prime Pack gets a pick on the Finn, who's huge there. Bostic did use that whole hog, legit now using that coalescence. And Hitsumi using the Valk. Airsick and Gizuki both fall. There's the res on the Airsick. Spooky gonna go to Lucy. Gonna try and go to the point. Quickly past the blast. Does get hacked. EMP for Baggett. And it is huge. Baggett does fall. Samberry from Sam as well. Action and Prime Mag both fall. Team taking it back here. They might still win. Gizuki unable to use that ult. Action in the same vein. They both need to come back to utilize those ults to their fullest. We do see T-Nax with that pulse. There it is going to go. It does get damage in, but it's not going to be enough. T-Nax does fall. Airsick did get the pulse bomb, full brunt of it, but still alive thanks to the healing of the support line. Gizuki falls unable to still unable to use that ult. We're going to see a shatter here from Action. Dumb if you don't use it. It's 99.99. Throw everything at the wall and see if it's 6. And it's huge! Both tanks go down, but there's the coalescence in the legit box. No pin connect. Finn falls with the high noon. It's just ults from Eclipse that they're unable to use. Axcrid does fall. The points very soon gonna be flipped. There's Whole Hog and there's Valk from Bostic and Hitsumi. Baggett and Sam both go down. The point so close to being flipped. 2/3 and T-Nax gets hooked, but doesn't die, still able to hold it off. Gizuki falls. There's T-Nax's death. I believe T-Nax used a pulse bomb, but it didn't go through. Points flipped, and that's the cap right there. That clutch from the Meme Dream Team. They went in 5-6 off of a DC, and that person came back, and they still won. I don't know how you could say that they shouldn't win this next map. They were able to win that fight. Eclipse just unable to utilize their ults effectively. It went wrong in all sorts of ways for them. Need to look at that, and they need to say that we messed up on utilizing our ults. Airsick pins it and just gets hooked and destroyed. The main tank is no longer there. It is a Zen Goat's composition versus a Farah Hawk, which very interesting. First pick was on the main tank, but Baggett does fall. There's Axcrid, and even without that main tank, the Zen Goat still looks like it's about to win the fight here. T-Nax gets caught out. T-Nax caught out, dies, and now Meme Dream Team stop taking the point, and that's gonna be it. They go down first pick in the fight, but the Zen Goat is such a strong composition that it ends up still winning them the fight. Probable best Goats comp, not the original, as I always say, but it is probably the best Goats composition at the moment. Do you see a bit of push here? Meme Dream Team being very aggressive. Baggett using the barrage and combo with the shatter from Action, and Gizuki kind of misuses his ult there. Uses it at the very end. Everyone goes down except for no, everyone went down there. Everyone back at the respawn. For Meme Dream Team, we got a bit overzealous, found the Farah barrage in their face, and just paid for it. Sam Vegeta with the only ult left for Eclipse. Once again, Eclipse having a bit of trouble maintaining results. Probably didn't need to use Gizuki's ult there. There's a rally from Hitsumi. Prime Pack uses that grab. The Immortality Field immediately taken out. Sam uses that. If there's any one way to use that whole the sound barrier, it was that. He does fall first, but he keeps everyone else alive for the moment. There is Finn's death. No, actually tries to pin in, gets discorded and booped off line. Dive in from Airsick, and he gets the shatter. Extra T-Nax and Gizuki all fall. That's gonna be the point right there. Baggett's still alive, backing out, gonna get pushed if I know Meme Dream Team. Unfortunately, they're not able to take Baggett to life. once again. Mean Green team have this very aggressive positioning while Baguette is trying to find this flank. The problem is, if you go for the flank, you want it to be silent, while the rest of the team is going with him. Nano on the Axe Grid, who uses the Shatter, only gets his no, I don't think he got anyone with the Shatter. Finn hooked the bomb, killed himself. Airsick does fall, although Spooky, Boss and I believe Hitsumi all fell with the Nano Reinhardt. Legit falls. And that point is flipped. Team Junior team have a good Zen Goats, but still not the best Zen Goats I've ever seen. Still, it's very coordinated, but it's still not that coordinated compared to quite a few ladder Goats. It's still coordinated, but it could definitely work a bit better. Hitsumi gets hooked right off the map. There's a grab coming in, but there is the Barrage to try and counter this Transcendence coming in from Kazuki, and Reggae falls. Kazuki using that Application Matrix Air 6 with the Shatter. There is the sound barrier from Sam. Kazuki no longer in the fight, uses the ult, no longer there to build up more ultras. Action tries to contest the point, does pay for it. Sam as well. They are just contesting the point, though. If they could have held it a bit longer, they could have made it so that Mean Juju could not have made it back onto the point. Legit does fall, though. But Legit is a Lucio. We'll be able to get back to the point extremely quickly. Right about the Hog. Finn, sorry, will have a much longer respawn than Legit will. Legit already almost back. Hog just getting back down, and there is the bomb. Sam gets taken out. There's a 6-man sound barrier. Rally as well to brute Sam Finn using that whole Hog, and there are the picks. Baguette, T-Nex, and Finn all go down. That's the point right there. No one's able to get onto the point. It's not even a C9 because they weren't going to be able to put in any sort of fight there. There was a huge shatter at the end, but I'm certain that if it wasn't already over, the Reinhardt would have been looking out for that. And even if they did do that, it's not like you're going to win the fight. You got one of them 5 or possibly even all 6 down. Still, you lost like more than half your team there, or at least half your team. It's not like there's going to be any capitalization there. You might be able to cause a bit of overtime, but not much will be acquired from there. And that is map number 3. It is still 2-1. Meme Dream Team have to win one more map. Eclipse have to win the next map to tie it up and send it to a map 5. Ugh. Man, I'm still sick. Back to lobby. And we're gonna take it off of Oasis onto the last map, Junker Town. I'm gonna have to put in both teams ready? We're still waiting on the readies. We do have a Pepe man in the chat with sunglasses. We are waiting on that. Alright, crazy next. Okay. Eclipse already, they're not gonna put combat in. Very interesting. Now, I do not know what a peppy person. I do not know what this peppy person means. I put yes or no on the reaction. That probably makes my mic a bit better. I had it up and I didn't realize. Okay, we do have the ready. Was Cade here? I don't know.
Welcome to Jakarta. Initiating match.
Hi, cat. Why is Cade here? I don't know.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
We're gonna see this bunker coming from both teams. And again, just they don't set up the bastion on the payload correctly. Eclipse just don't set it up correctly. What is this? This is horrible. This is actually horrible. This is actually horrible. I don't think I've ever seen such I don't think I've ever seen anyone run a bunker bastion and not be able to set out correctly on the payload. Twice in a row. They are gonna swap off of it. Like you got rest. I see if you messed it up once. That's really nervous. But you set it up off the payload and then he still died after that and you didn't, like, what? Like that is horrible, especially since I wouldn't be like saying such a hard time, but me and Dream Team are actually in the wrong position for that. If they're running against Bastion Bunker, they should be down here. And speaking of it, they do get destroyed in the dive. But if there's a Bastion on the payload, the pirate ship, they should be down here, so they have the first attack. If you're up here, your immediate first line of sight is blocked by the bridge. And the Bastion on the payload can shoot at the shield before the people behind the shield can shoot at their shield. So you technically have the better positioning. It just, that shouldn't happen. That was a horrible misplay from Eclipse, but now they run to the dive, they make all their swaps. Their ults are coming online now, but Team Dream Team already have 4 of their ults online. You two team, we're gonna have to drop down. Oh my god, they gotta drop down. And Kazuki just flies up in the air. Boss does go down. There's the blade from Finn. All the ults come in, actually. Just all the ults. Just come in. Actually, only 3. Actually, 4, I think. Ersic gonna go onto the Reinhardt and Prime Pack onto the Bastion. There's only 1 tank there. Hatsumi. Oh, legit and Boss like about to swap. We're gonna see a goats comp. Let's go. Legit, maybe not swapped yet. Does have the application matrix, which could be still very useful. Would not be surprised if he swaps Lucio in a bit. We are gonna see this glorious Zen goat composition against this dive. And it is a dive with the Shimada brothers. Hanzo, not usually ever seen in very specific dive compositions, but we do see the Genji in dives a lot. Prime Pack gonna be the first one to drop, not the matrix, there's the amplification matrix, which they do want to use very, very early on. Counter one, there's the Dragon's Spy. Baguette able to take Spooky out, who does have that Transcendence, only ult available right now. Gizuki does fall though, Sam and T-Nex both have their ults, interesting if they both use them. Airstick falls, tries to push in, does fall, unable to get out. There's the bomb from T-Nex. Take! Hitsumi right out, Finn now using that ult, and Baguette already has another dragon! Pictures coming in left, right, and dead center. Emphasize the dead for Meme Dream Team right now. And Spooky gets deflected, does survive for the moment. Once again, the Zen Goat's still very... It's not coordinated to the level that you need to run these proper, like, pro-level Zen Goats. Look at this, right? Look at Airstick. He completely goes off on his own, trying to take the D out. That does take T-Nex out, but the rest of the team should be with him, or they need to find a way to take that diva out. Or just completely ignore her. She doesn't have an ult. Just push up on the team while they don't have their off tank, or completely push her together and then we can test on the point. You cannot have that Airstick you can't have your main tank go alone. Because if that dive would have been smart and would have dove onto the rest of the team, they probably would have won. Because it's a main tank missing or an off tank missing. So, once again, it is still only diamonds. There is the dragons coming in. Countered by Spooky's Transcendence Bomb coming in. There's a Shatter, and it takes Suzuki out. There's also the Amplification Matrix Trailblazer here. Everyone except for Finn is dead right now. On Eclipse. Finn. Where is Finn? I'm trying to find Finn. There's Finn. He's all the way on the high ground in the back. He's gonna try and get out. Gonna get it. Dove, able to successfully escape from now. From Legit. Who legit does take a bit of damage himself, but he does get healed. There's the amplification matrix from Gizuki, and there's the blade from Finn. Once again, gonna try and carry this team on his back. Able to get 2. Axcrid does fall, gonna get rest. Airstick and Spooky both go down to the blade. Legit and Hitsumi both go down to the other Shimada, the Hanzo. Baguette on the Hanzo, of course. And this dive, just dismantling this GOATS composition from Meme Dream Team. It's just not as coordinated as it needs to be. There's a grab from Prime Pack. There's the rally from Mitsuki. And the Valk from Sam. Actually does fall. There is a dragon that's coming up from Baguette. after they lost their main tank. Still very interesting. Sam gonna use that dragons to try and res accurate, able to get it back in, and Gizuki both fall in turn. Though Spooky does go down close to that ult, won't be able to build it up throughout the fight. Sam does fall though after using the Valk, not gonna be able to build up any charge after it. Well, I'm yawning a lot now all of a sudden. Sam and Axe could both fall, both have their ults, both choosing not to use it apparently. That's gonna actually even the playing field out on the ult. There's gonna be 3-3 going this next fight, and if Spooky's able to build up that transcendence, they will have the ult advantage coming in. Dream Team will. Spooky needs to build up that last 10% before he gets dove and killed. Did I get now on the Tracer? No other swaps have been made. Now this is where the Zen Goats should hold strong. Now, I am very confused by this positioning here, but I'm going to come with T-Nax. Gets legit, and Spooky does fall the Baguette, so he was unable to use it in time. Fact does fall. There's Primal, there is Blade, there is Bomb. All are getting used. Baguette, Prime, and Hitsumi all fall. Erisic as well. Does seem like Eclipse will be able to hold it, or not hold it, but push it here. It will get hold at their spawn door. There's the amplification matrix coming in, but there's a transcendence from Spooky. Gonna hold it on point, not let the point get any more farther than it already is. There is Erisic now on that Hammond. Gizuki and Sam both fall. Spooky in turn though. Axe Grid does fall. T-Nex very low, but still does get the Mega. Last 30 seconds here. Axe Grid and legit both go down. T-Nex gonna get D-Mac here. Finn as well. T-Nex actually gonna get not gonna get killed. They should not kill T-Nex here. That'd be a mistake. T-Nex without that mech is a lot less useful than inside that mech. Just don't let him build up any charge and you will win this fight because you will have the ult advantage. T-Nex falls now at the perfect time. Unable to use anything. Baguette falls as well. T-Nex gonna get res though. Action in turn. Sam as well to get T-Nex back in the field. They sacrifice too, and that's not a good trade there. Prime with a huge grab in the back. There's a bomb. There's a sound and there is the blade to counter. Finn, Gizuki, Finn both go down. It's only T-Nex there. Does die with the bomb. Baguette able to get back in time. You have that pulse. Gonna try and use it. Does get to use it in time. Doesn't get any picks with the Dilgan. Now gonna try and stall out. Doesn't get anything. And me and Dream Team able to hold it right before it gets to the end. And now, most GOATS compositions, especially if they're not really good GOATS compositions, and I'm sorry, me and Dream Team, your GOATS just isn't that good. They're a lot better on attack. Most of the time. Most of the time, yeah, you're really bad on defense with GOATS, because you're just not that aggressive. And you're a lot better on attack. So this Zen Goat should do a lot better on attack. Hopefully we'll be able to see a bit more coordination, especially from the main tank side. So we will see. And it all comes down to this. Eclipse cannot let the third point be essentially taken. Eclipse are almost able to push it all the way to third. So that's where they have to hold it. They're going to be running that bunker comp. And we're actually not going to see the GOATs from me and Dream Team. We're going to see that pirate ship with the Bastion and Torbjorn.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Oh, I really want to see the double Torbjorn. Which is actually going to go onto the Bastion. Both teams we're going to, I mean, not on the Bastion, on the Baptiste, sorry. Both teams I thought were going to be running the Bastion and Torbjorn with the Orisa. That would have been really nice to see. But instead we're going to see a pirate ship Bastion versus this bunker Bastion. But now, this is actually bad positioning. Hopefully, now you can see, looking at this, that they will be able to hit their shield before. And Boss actually sets up the in front of the shield. Hitsumi and Izumi both fall. Sam does fall though. Erisic alone on the point just gets mauled by Baguette, who does fall to Prime back on that Widow, who is very deadly on the Widow. I can tell you that for one thing. If I know a Prime, he's a damn good Widow. This is a mini headshot. Gonna actually try and take out Axe Grid here. Gonna push up on Axe Grid. He still come out. That is actually hilarious. this Widow is gonna just, especially on this point, on first point, definitely the best Widow of all 3 points. Just has such an open field to work with, especially on this last section here. Able to get 2 picks. Sometimes you can just tell that they're gonna get pop off, and you can just spectate them and just have great clips. Doesn't quite get the pick onto Finn. Finn able to survive, gets a healing. Now still, this point still has really good for Widow picks. Bit less open sight lines, but still 2 big open areas. After takes a huge amount of damage. It's still a bunker versus the pirate ship. There's just a bit of sniping going on whenever the shields go down. Amplification matrix countered by the Valk. Finn, first one to go down from the pick from Prime on that Widow, who does go down to Finn's turret. That is nice. Thumi does fall, trying to get a res onto Prime, I believe. Finn able to get res by Sam, Molten Core, Primal, not Primal, Configuration Tank, every ult, just all the ults. The only 2 ults weren't used there that were available, Sam's Valk and Spooky's Transcendence. We saw the bongo from both sides, I believe. We saw the amplification matrix. I believe we saw sights as well. So yeah, every ult except for bomb. Yeah, every ult except for bomb that was available, because I don't think bomb was available, and then just the 2 that weren't used. So huge ult fight. Eclipse able to hold on to it. T-Nex a huge amount of damage taken. Almost 1 health here. No one able to push up onto T-Nex. Asker takes a huge amount of damage as Gazumi has to heal T-Nex from the far distances. Baguette falls, swaps onto a Widow, and falls immediately to Prime Pack. There's the amplification matrix from Gazumi, who already had it. Or Gazuki, sorry. Airsick. I probably just said Gazumi a lot. Hitsumi. Yeah, same thing. Airsick does fall. Bossick and Finn as well. Sorry, Airsick gets res. There's bomb. Takes legit out. T-Nex a huge pick. That's very, very huge. Just gonna allow the point to be the fight to be ended. Not the point, but the fight. Spooky falls next. That's 2 supports. Hitsumi, only support left alive. Prime back and back hit in the Widow duel. Baguette's running away. No! Let's take a moment here. Ah, T-Nex, why? I really want to see this Widow duel. Finn does fall a boss dunk. No, I really wanted to see that Widow duel. Baguette now trying to see some angle here. Finn gets res. All the ults. 5 ults at once for the Dream Team. No picks yet, though. If legit use Hitsumi, first one to go down to the Baguette. Prime Pack falls to T-Nex. He actually does fall, though, on the point. Bossek legit does go down, though. Unable to use that ult in time. Bossek shortly gonna fall. Actually, still able to survive. Bossek, there we go. Airsick as well. Actually gonna get red. Spooky does fall as well. So, Mean Dream Team uses 5 of their 6 ults. 5 of them all at once. Then it was Prime Pack with a huge win in the Widow duel. Takes Baguette out. So your team need a bit more coordination on those ults. Had to use a lot more ults than Eclipse used, but still didn't win. That must be devastating. Baguette now using those sights. Gonna try and be Prime in this Widow duel. Although that does allow Eclipse to know where everyone is. Prime Pack gonna get dove here, still getting heals from Hitsumi. Almost to a pocket level here. Uki, Astrid, both fall. Actually getting red. Sam goes down, and Prime Pack able to hit the headshot on the Baguette. Takes him right out. Bossek now using that configuration tank. T-Nex falls. And Finn falls as well. Prime Pack getting, I believe, 3 picks there in the final blows. Prime Pack now finally using those, not finally, but just gets them and using those sights. Misses the headshot on it. Actually, that might actually cause the death here. able to survive, able to get the pick on an Axe-Crit, which is a very risky duel. But Primeback is very good on that Widow. Possible Widow duel coming up, please. Please, I want to see these Widow duels. Now this is a lot more of a if at any one point, this is probably the worst Widow of any of the three, like worst Widow map of any of the 3 points. Or not map, but point of any of the 3 points possible for the Widow duel to take place. And a huge win by Primepack over Baguette on the Widow duel. One way or another, the Widow killed another. It might not have actually been a duel, because Baguette was trying to not take the duel and trying to shoot elsewhere. Primepack goes down to the turret. Bostock goes down to Finn. It's gonna be able to res Bostock though. Primepack only one dead. Bostock does fall though. That's gonna be the end of the main fight right there. Actually does use the bongo. T-Nax gonna back in mech. Back in the fight, as she does say. Bostock now on the Genji. Primepack gets that ult, just builds it up. Would not be. There it is. I was about to say would not be surprised if there's a use of it. Combat leaves the game. Axe-Crit, Sam both go down. There's a shatter from Airsick. Baguette falls to Primepack once again. Baguette just not able to hold his own. I feel like Kazuki, or at least not to hold his own as much as Primepack can. Finn does fall, and Baguette actually gonna swap off the Genji. Not that bad of a call. Airsick able to block that bomb from T-Nax. There's the Amplification Matrix, there's the Valk, there's the Transcendence, and there's the Counter Amplification Matrix. All support ults get used there. Every single one except for Hitsumi. Hitsumi doesn't have it yet. Axe-Crit, Kazuki both fall. There is the Shatter from Airsick, and that's gonna be it right there. Sam does fall. Finn as well actually gets res. There's the Valk from Hitsumi. And that's it. There's T-Nax gets D-Mag, does fall, and Baguette falls as well. That's it. Meme Dream Team take it 3-1. And a very good match. Still very close. Axe-Crit gets the play. Unfortunately, not prime on that Widow, because that was some good plays. It is going to be this dive onto the bunker. Yeah, it kind of hits everyone. Dream Team once again with most of the cards. Certainly more than Eclipse had. Primepack with 58% of the kills. It's me with 24% of the healing. Wow. Or the damage done in healing. Score an 8. It's Meme Dream Team 3-1 over Eclipse. So congrats to Meme Dream Team. I'm probably gonna get messaged by Prime to do MVPs, and I'm gonna actually be forced to give it to him. It's probably gonna be Prime and Finn, to be honest. Yeah, Finn was doing great. Let me just do the update DM. He is that one was very obvious who it was. Finn had the MVP for a very long time, and it really kind of came into the last map for Eclipse MVP. Who got it, and I had to say Primepack showed very much on that Widow. Really kind of took a bit of the show. Can I update? I can. Okay, well, this has been Arcast 102568. As we all know, I'm sick, so I really hope this was actually entertaining, because, you know, I am now dying. Like, my throat hurts like hell. I'm gonna go die in a corner now. from this cough and like my nose, and it's all pretty bad. Hopefully I don't get another nosebleed like I did last time I casted. I casted yesterday and I got a nosebleed and it was horrible. But this has been Rcast 102568. Overwatch League of Champions Meme Dream Team. I don't know why I said I was about to call them Midnight, but Meme Dream Team versus Eclipse. I'll see you guys next time. Rcast out. Peace. Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna check the comments one last time, see if there's anything I can answer. No comments? Okay, good. Rcast out. Peace.